Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez finally admitted something we've all known for years, and it's about time. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has come under tremendous fire for being against the strikes on the Iranian nuclear facilities. And I know a lot of you guys were against those strikes too. I know a lot of people, it was an unpopular decision. It was a needed decision, and it is the job of the president to sometimes make unpopular decisions, and that's what he did here. It was the right thing to do. But I understand people who are weary of a war in the Middle East. I get that. But it's the way you go about expressing it. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, of course, expressed herself like a silly child. And because of that, President Trump laid the smackdown on her as only he can. But it was her response that actually caught a lot of eyebrows. She said, and she was trying to be sarcastic, trying to be, I'm just a girl. She said, well, I'm just a silly girl, but no, you could have stopped right there. You are just a silly girl. Would have said the same thing if you were a boy. You're just silly. You're not a serious person. You're a maroon, as Bugs Bunny would say. I want you guys to take a look at this and let me know what you think in the comments.
And that clearly wasn't theirs.
But wait, CNN just said Iran can still make a nuke in 2 months. But Democrats now say it's not a threat? These guys are all over the place. We have no idea what they're talking about. Hakeem heard Trump drop an F-bomb this morning and then tried to spit one out himself, but got stage fright.
He has botched his promises on the economy, and he's botched his promises on creating peace in the Middle East. The real question that people are asking here in America is what the F is Donald Trump doing?
Hakeem's got a big problem because the squad wants to impeach, and Trump says, yeah, bring it on. Quote, stupid AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, one of the dumbest people in Congress, is now calling for my impeachment, despite the fact that the crooked and corrupt Democrats have already done that twice before. AOC should be forced to take the cognitive test that I completed at Walter Reed Medical Center as a part of my physical. She and her Democrat friends have just hit the lowest poll numbers in congressional history. So go ahead and try impeaching me. Again, make my day. AOC's going down with the sinking ship. Mr. President, don't take your anger out on me. I'm just a silly girl. Take it out on whoever convinced you to betray the American people and our Constitution by illegally bombing Iran and dragging us into war. It only took you 5 months to break almost every promise you made. Nancy thinks AOC's lost her mind. She says Trump's strikes were righteous.
What do you say to your conference that's calling for impeachment here?
No, that's, that's a big threshold to cross, I would say to them. That don't be, yes, it's probably wrong for the president not to come to Congress, but let's just change that because, again, we can't ignore what is at stake, which is our national security for to make sure Iran does not have a nuclear weapon.
Democrats need to take a deep breath. And if you can't give Trump credit, at least